Hey, and welcome to another episode of Origin Stories. I am C.S. Alexander, and these are stories behind my paintings, why I did them, what was I thinking, what was the reasoning. This one is the silhouetted kiss under the enchanted sky. I don't think I really ever called it anything. Again, I explained in one of my other ones that sometimes I just let it sit there for a while before the name pops out. And this one was this was, I think, the third one in my mini-series, which I'm calling a mini-series at this point because that's kind of what it is. But I did a set of like 3 paintings where the moon was a significant factor. So it was first kiss under the emoji moon, and then it was the fairy dancing, gliding over the water under the moon. I think that was dancing under the, I don't know what that one. Again, you'll hear it. I'm still not sure about that one, but I love that one. And this one was the last one. And really this was one that's part of something that is funny that I've really just come to realize in the last couple of days. Like there's an epiphany. If you've gone through a bad relationship, and I'm not saying anything disparaging about my ex. If it's a bad relationship, both people are bad in it, right? So if you've been through a bad relationship and and you are kind of a romantic and you look forward to love and holding hands and just that kindness between you and just that connection and bond, it can get tough. We go through year after year, and so I think as an artist, as somebody who really feels a lot, everybody who knows me knows I will wear my emotions on my sleeves, but I like expressing myself, and so I started kind of fantasizing or romanticizing. I think romanticizing is the better word, but it was really romanticizing a fantasy of this woman who's out there, who's waiting for me, who's been waiting for me, who's going through the same thing. Or maybe her life is something different. It was a different path, but for some reason she knows I'm out there and she's waiting for me and I'm here and we're just looking for each other and we don't know where to find each other. And I started this idea in my head that was what was happening. And that's why everything was the way it was, because I wasn't on the right reality path. And she's there and I got to find her. And so I'd write stories to her, letters to her, poems, paintings. And it kept me going that there's somebody out there. And I did come to find recently, after I really started narrowing down what I thought this person was. It was like being a detective. And so I started really looking for clues after a few years, and I get to the point where, okay, now we're separated, and now maybe I look for whoever this is. And I started looking for clues and started looking for signs. Okay, well, I talked to this person, and this is what they had in common, so maybe that's the commonality, that's the common variable of who I'm looking for. And then finally, at one point, I had it narrowed down, what I thought was narrowed down to almost a very specific person where you could look and say, yes, no, 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 yes, oh yes, you fit that. And it wasn't. I was just forcing it, right? And I was trying to force something that really love isn't something to be forced. It happens, and it can happen quick. It can take time. But you don't force it because it's a two-way street. And so, not to take deflate this picture, but that's what this was. This is her. This is that woman in my head, that girl that was looking for me. And this is me, because I had long hair at the time. It wasn't that much long ago, and this is just imagine finally meeting, and I'm dressed up. I got a coat and tie on, and she's got this nice dress, little party dress, and we just had our first date, and it's just everything we thought it was going to be. And we went outside, and it was just perfectly romantic to sit there and stand on top of that rock and just kiss her under the moon. It was just perfect. And if you notice, I had a feeling she'd be short. Apparently, I thought she was going to be about about 5 foot to 5'2", because she's on her tiptoes. So, and I'll point out these things. I think this is kind of cool to see the manifestation of somebody's need to be romantic and with a companion. So, hey, I'm C.S. Alexander. Thank you so much for checking these videos out. I'm about to make one more before my battery runs out. As I always say at the end of these videos, if you're going to try something new with your art, if it's going to be a new painting, a new sketch, a new dance that you're choreographing, okay, you get what I'm saying. If you're going to do something new, push yourself. Do something different. If you need to improve on shading and making sure you say, I want to do a better job doing this. Or I saw this technique and I want to try that in this one. And if you do that at least once, every single time you do a new project, after 5, you're going to make significant improvement. After 15, you're going to jump a level because you keep making these big, significant improvements. Keep at it, and who knows where you can take it. Thanks for watching.